This is my PRS McCarty 594 semi-hollow. The guitar is one of my favorites to play, but I have one slight problem with it. The strings are a little too stiff for my liking. A little backstory about myself. I grew up playing a Les Paul, always top wrapped to give that extra slinky feeling in the strings. The 594 sounds and plays great, but I decided to go on a little quest to see if I can make it a little more slinky feeling in the strings. I searched online and found a lot of people will dock the tailpiece, set their preferred action via the bridge height, and just be done with it. I currently have my 594 set this way. I started looking for mods on how people would change and mod their 594 for top wrapping, but I couldn't find anything that changed the string angle and decided to experiment a little. After some researching, I decided to try out the Faber tone locks. They seem more or less fit in the stock bushings, so I'm hoping the Faber tone locks will be able to be screwed all the way down, but still give less of a break angle to give that more slinky feeling. So in this video, I'm going to compare the sounds between the stock tailpiece studs screwed all the way down, the stock studs raised, and the Faber tone locks to see if there's any difference in the sound, so I can try to see if I can find any differences. Just a disclaimer, I'm not sponsored or paid to do this video. I have used Faber products on my other guitars, and I just wanted to see if I can make my 594 better for my uses. Also, please like and subscribe if you like this type of content and want to see more guitar and music related content from me. It really helps me out in the YouTube algorithm. This is my workbench for this session. I'm going to show how much I raised the pole pieces for the playing example, along with my thoughts about installing the Faber tone locks and using the Faber spacers with the PRS studs. I raised the bass stud higher than the treble stud, but in doing so, I got the tension to pretty much exactly how I wanted it. After recording the sound samples of both the PRS studs completely in and the PRS studs raised, I went on ahead to try to install the Faber tone locks. The reason I chose these studs is that I thought I could still lock these down, but have enough length to raise the tailpiece to the desired tension. I also thought I could use the spacers to further lock down the tailpiece and try to maintain as much resonance as possible, coupling the tailpiece to the body. There are quite a few differences in the PRS studs and the Faber tone locks. Although the thread size is the same, the Faber tone locks are around 1.5 inches and the PRS studs are around 1 inch. The PRS studs are a little thicker, but both will thread and screw into the stock bushings. Both have around the same amount of wiggle room when screwed halfway, but it seems about the same and are interchangeable in that way. With the spacers, I could screw the Faber studs all the way down, but still lock in the tailpiece to the height that I would like. I did encounter some problems with the Faber tone locks. After installing the studs themselves were very long and stuck out of the guitar pretty far. It was noticeable when playing, but for me I didn't mind it. I also had a problem with putting my guitar in the case with the studs installed. Since they stick out of the body so far, I was worried about closing the lid of my case, as the lid would push into the body guitar via the studs. But other than that, the Faber tone locks did exactly what I was hoping for it to do. Raise the tailpiece to reduce the string tension with no perceived sustain or tone loss. The last way I thought about trying to reduce the string tension on my 594 was to use the PRS studs with the Faber spacers. The spacers fit into the PRS studs perfectly. With the spacers, I was able to get the tailpiece height how I liked it in terms of string tension, while still locking it down to the body via the spacers. So what did you all think? Did you think there was any improvement or change? Comment down below with your thoughts. If you made it this far into the video, I just wanted to say thank you for watching, and take care.